Right, everybody wonders what they should take with them to housekeeping, on their housekeeping job, I should put it that way. In terms of your presentation, we don't want you to go in a suit because you're getting on the floor, you're making your knees grimy, you're taking on hairs and dust onto your body. So on practical sense, you take something that's for rough wear, like as if you're cleaning in the garden. Obviously not so rough that you've been wearing it for a week, 3 days, that sort of thing, where it smells and it's already covered in pre-days stains. Always keep clean, because like I say, you're pleasing your client's senses, and if they see that you come into their home to clean and your presence of your body odor is smelling, you're walking out leaving your body smell in the property, they won't want you to come back. So looking smart. Now this is casual wear for me, and it may look all right in some ways to wear that, but look at all those creases. It doesn't picture smart, so not that. But a pair of jeans is quite hard wearing, and you can brush off most things off yourself when you're wearing them. So this is my work jeans. Jeans, I find them brilliant. And then there's just a smart black top. Keeping things short, like short sleeves, because you definitely are going to get wet. So short sleeves, you don't want walking around all day long going from job to job with wet sleeves. And short, so that you're not having things dangling that are getting soaking wet and feel like you've got a waistcoat of water. Okay, so short top, short trousers. And when you're in the property, before you step into the property or just at the door of the property, take your outside shoes off, your trainers, whatever. I prefer trainers because it's comfortable to wear. I have flip-flops. They're easy. You can go from carpet to laminate to the bathroom, into the shower, into the bath, to clean. And basically it's easily wipeable, and it's without your socks on, obviously. You can go to any surface, any room, fast and quickly to do your job without thinking about it. Plastic flip-flops, brilliant. They don't get smelly, they don't build up odor, they're brilliant. Plastic flip-flops, that's my wear. And then to protect my head, I wear this. I wear this hat to protect my head, because when you're out, sometimes you're in the rain, and then sometimes you forget to take it off, so it doesn't matter, you're protecting your hair from getting dirty. And then also I have a shower cap, because the amount of times I've got drenched because I didn't know the tap direction to turn in the shower and in the bath, and then find myself splashed all of a sudden with cold water from a shower. So yeah, having this helps. Your hair and your head is secure from getting soaked. And again, your personal body odor, like I said, if you even slightly sense that you smell because of your productivity in the day, use a deodorant. You leave the property, use the deodorant. You come into a property, when you leave, you use the deodorant again. So you're keeping yourself fresh at all times before you go from client to client. I've learnt the hard way about not caring about my presentation, where people didn't want you to come back, or people go, huh, disgusting, because they don't know what job you do. Also, I have a plastic bag in my rucksack. I always use a rucksack. It's very functional. And I have a spare plastic bag. Why? Because when your cloths get dirty, when items get wet and dirty, you've got somewhere to place your used cloths. Okay? And please do not use cloths that you've used in another person's place. If they see you do that they see that it's obviously pre-used with like manky hair on it or stuff like that. You can't take something that you've used in someone else's house and use it in their house. on desperate occasions, if you're out of cloths, maybe use those repeated cloths after rinsing it thoroughly with soap and water. Use it in the bathroom area and on floors only. Okay, so spare bag for wet things. I have gloves. If sometimes you go into properties, and I do not understand this myself, but some people do not have a toilet cleaner to scrub the inside of their toilet, would you believe? So either way, it makes sense to have gloves specifically for cleaning toilets and for dirty sinks. Some people really have dirty baths and sinks and showers. I have another video where I show you that a toothbrush is an essential, because people do look to see if you've got the corners of, you should have two brushes, one for your kitchen and one for your bathroom. Okay, your bathroom areas, this is my one, I can't find my kitchen one, and one for your kitchens, right, to do the corners of your hobs, the little small corner areas, and in the grooves of the cooker knobs, right? So that's your kitchen brush. And then I'm using this toothbrush for cleaning out the hairs from the sinks and from the shower and the bath rosary, which is the sinkhole basically, because they will look at that as well. They will say, they're not very good, are they? Because they still left the dirty scummy shavings from my husband, and they've still left the hairs in there from when I shampoo my hair. If that builds up, it's going to block my drains. I don't think she's any good. Okay, she or he. Okay, so like I said, I got that for cleaning my bathrooms and one for my kitchen. I think I left the other one at someone's house. And again, like I told you, your scourers for only your steel surfaces and your cast iron surfaces only. Use the wire wool and the metal scourer for those purposes. And yeah, keep one for the bathroom for cleaning the lime scale in the toilet, and for cleaning the taps, the lime scale that builds up at the end of the taps, and then have a separate one for cleaning your cooker tops, your cooker hobs, the cast iron and the steel. Okay, so that's those products. Some people ask what chemicals is mandatory to take. Like I said, your multi-surface cleaner for your wood and for your general purpose areas, really, your skirting boards. It's a quick way of cleaning, you know. I personally would, if I use it mostly for shiny surfaces and wood surfaces, mainly outside of the kitchen, because I'm conscious about chemicals basically. So I don't like having too much chemicals in an area people eat, so I don't use that in kitchens. So yeah, so multi-purpose cleaner, because it helps speed up the process of your cleaning and eliminate the increase of dust in the home. Because when you come next time, you don't want to have to put as much force into dusting. I take washing up liquid, because this is a wonder thing. It's really wonderful. If you're not using the organic plant-based products like I showed you, this is wonderful. You take that into the bathroom, it speeds up the process of your bath products, your bathroom cleaners. Okay, and then maybe a small oven cleaner. You always need a full container of oven cleaner. Why? Because you never know how grimly dirty your client's ovens or hobs are. Sometimes I would make sure I take with me some cling film so that I can wrap the hob racks and plates if they're really stuck on black oil stained food matter on the racks in the oven and the cast iron racks on the hob, so that I can wrap it so it speeds up the process of the chemical reacting. So yeah, so I take that. Bleach has chlorine in it, so you must never mix anything with chlorine. You must not mix any other chemical with it. I will give you a demonstration of how I go about treating. The first step is treat any stubborn stains. Treat limescale, mold, and stuck on food matter. So you do your treat, then your detergent, you clean. So your soap and water, or your chemical product, whatever you want to use. Then you sanitize. Main place to sanitize is your bathroom and your kitchens. They're the main place, and table surfaces. Okay, so treat, because that takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and detergent, your soap and water or chemical, and sanitize. And then afterwards you need cloths. What I find works best is your microfiber sponges. Your absorbent sponges are great for windows and shiny surfaces. They hold a lot of water, which is really helpful when you keep having to go back to the sink to receive more water. I use my little grey microfiber cloths for actually being a bit more harsh but not scratchy on stubborn stains. And then I use my yellow cloths. I use my yellow cloths to basically do the same thing, whether it be floors or whether it be surfaces. I use them mainly on top surfaces and cupboards. It's very rare that I use it on floors because I've got my blue cloths which I mainly use on the floor. And sometimes if I'm running out, I would use this again, the grey cloths, rinse it to use it on the floors to give it a good scrub if clients don't have mops, or just to give it that shiny finish. And talking about shiny finishes, these are the cloths that I use. One for dusting and polishing, which is your dust cloth, and then these shiny smoother for giving a polish. If you don't polish, your client is going to think that you're lazy and that you've not made it look as nice as if it was just bought from the shop. And that's what they expect from you. They literally expect you to take something that looks worn out and make it new. And you know what? It's to your benefit, because they will keep you. They will keep you as their housekeeper because you make things look new. Okay, so your microfiber cloths, your shine cloths. So treat, clean detergent with these cloths, and sanitize after cleaning with the detergent, and buff and polish with these cloths. Okay, and polish with your dust cloth. Using your multi-purpose spray, you polish with your dust cloth. Never use these cloths with multi-purpose cleaner. They get stuck in it, they hold into the cloth, and then you're going to get streaky stains the next time you use it elsewhere in that property or on the same day. The way I clean my cloths is at the end of the day, I wash it as normal in the washing machine, and then I blanch it with boiled water. Fill it with boiled water and then drain it, and then hang it out drip dry, so I get any kind of loose fibers and dirts and hairs out of it, and it's sanitized with using boiled water.